guys, welcome to another Smart Sunday. Today's topic is going to be sleep. So why do we sleep at all? During our sleeping time, our memories are formed, short-term memories and long-term memories. Also, our brain is processing everything that happened during the day. So sleep is very important for brain function. But what has also been discovered recently is that our brain is also kind of being washed during our sleep. And this happens via the lymphatic system. So therefore our brain shrinks in size when we are asleep so that this fluid has more space to kind of flush and clean everything through. Also maybe interesting to know, sleep deprivation is torture. So this is really being used as a method of torture, and also if you're lacking sleep for too long, this has serious health issues following and also can lead to death, at least in animal studies. So there are two different types of sleep, the REM sleep and the non-REM sleep. And the REM sleep, you maybe have heard of it, is the phase where our brain is actually quite awake and heavily active, whereas our body, so the muscles, they are shut down. So this is also the phase where we are dreaming. The other phase, the non-REM phase, is also distinguished by several different stages of sleep, from sleeping deeply to more light sleep, but this goes way too much into detail here. So what happens if you're sleep deprived? One big issue is that if you're lacking sleep and you want to lose weight, this is impaired. So in order to lose weight and to lose fat, you really need to have a good night's rest and have good sleeping routines. Also, building muscle is impaired when you're lacking on sleep. What else? Your cognitive functions are heavily impaired, and also there is a link to increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and other cognitive degenerative diseases. What else? Yeah, of course, there is some kind of syndrome. It's called metabolic syndrome, and it's actually classifying different symptoms. And these symptoms like insulin sensitivity is decreased, or also the risk for diabetes is increased and obesity risk is increased. Everything happens if you're sleep deprived. So sleeping is also important to lower your risk for developing diabetes and other diseases. Interestingly, sleeping too much, on the other hand, like sleeping more than 9 hours regularly, also increases this risk. I think this is actually really interesting, and I think there is much more research needed to discover why this is. What else? Of course, your hormonal balance is completely off if you're lacking sleep. So just to name two examples, your testosterone levels drop when you're sleep deprived, or also your leptin levels, which is the hunger hormone, it is increased. So this actually connects to the first point, where fat loss is heavier when you're lacking sleep, because you're constantly more hungry if you're sleeping too little. Sorry, imperfect English here. And yeah, another very important point is that your immune system is weakened when you're lacking sleep. So actually you see already it's quite complex and there's a lot going on. So you really want to have a healthy and good sleeping routine. So how can you increase your sleep quality? First of all, you have to get rid of some factors. Caffeine. Sorry, you coffee addicts out there in the world, but you should not drink coffee 6 hours before you go to bed, because caffeine is really lowering your quality of sleep. What else? Alcohol. Alcohol consumption helps you fall asleep easier and faster, but sleep quality is really decreased overall. So not too much alcohol, please. What else? Yeah, if you're taking a closer look at your bedroom, it should be not too warm, so around 18 degrees Celsius. It should be really dark, perfectly, there would be no source of light anywhere. And it should be, of course, not too noisy. On the other hand, there are some things that you can do to improve your sleeping quality, and this is number one, sports. So if you like to do sports in the morning, this is actually perfect, because doing sports in the morning leads to the best increase of sleep quality. But even if you do sleep sports in the evening, it also helps you get a better night's rest. What else? Yeah, having like really a sleeping routine. So make sure you go to bed and wake up every day at approximately the same time, because you have like an inner clock, and this clock is quite strong. So don't underestimate that, and try to keep really good sleeping routine. Don't look at screens 2 hours before you go to bed, like mobile phones, laptops on computers, and television. So no screens 2 hours before you go to bed, or buy yourself some kind of blue light blocking glasses. They are already available on Amazon and everywhere, I guess. What else? Yeah, if you're really still having troubles falling asleep, you can get some supplements, and it's mainly melatonin that you can take. Melatonin is the sleep hormone, so this will help you get better sleep. And also magnesium can help you rest better at night, because magnesium is very important for nervous function, and therefore it can also increase your sleeping quality by decreasing stress. And yeah, that's the last point actually on my list. You should decrease stress, and also lavender can help with that. So yeah, make sure that you don't stress too much. Do some sports, eat healthy. Don't look too much at your phone on the evening directly before going to bed. And yeah, with that, I wish you a nice Sunday evening, and make sure you go to bed early enough and sleep tight.